Hi, welcome. So today's Bill horror reading is going to be Who is Your Fucking Soulmate? So I haven't made this reading for a while because I think the last time that I made this reading was like last year. I'm not sure. But it's not because I don't believe in soulmates. I don't usually talk about twin flames, soulmates, karmics in this channel because I'm aiming for a very realistic approach to readings.
Wow.
Like, people tend to assume very easily that one person is their soulmate just because they feel that connection, you know? So I decided to do this reading anyways, if you're trying to choose your piles in here, that's not the choices because we have the real choices, which I'm going to show later. So if you don't want to hear this fucking introduction in here, you can skip the video because I don't care just how much you don't really care about the introductions. I decided to do this reading in a platonic and romantic way. So, 4 of these piles will determine if your soulmate is a platonic connection or a romantic connection, just to make the reading much more realistic because, not every people or not every soulmate that we meet is going to be our soulmate.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Or what am I saying? But, not every soulmate that we meet is going to be our lifetime partner or our romantic partner. Some people are just meant to be in our lives in a very platonic way. People tend to romanticize soulmates and twin flames most of the times when it's not really supposed to be romanticized. We don't really know how this world really works, but you can choose 1 to 4 piles in here if you want. I suggest that you just pick one just so you're not going to be confused about it. And it's kind of like funny because while I was shuffling, and again, you can skip this introduction if you want to, but while I was shuffling, I kind of like remembered something kind of interesting to me, something funny to me, because we tend to have a very weird connection with soulmates, right? We don't really know how to explain the feeling, but we also feel that attraction to that person. So there was this guy that I met at the mall before, and he's basically a staff, how do I call that? Like, he works in a baggage counter. He's basically that guy who manages the baggages for people. And the first time that I saw him was just so weird because there was this weird, intense connection between us. And I'm not saying that I'm romantically interested in him because basically I don't really care about him. He's just a stranger to me. But as time passes by, I kind of realized there is a connection between me and this guy. And that guy is kind of 5 years to 7 years older than me. I wouldn't say that he's good looking. That's why I'm kind of drawn to him. He's cute. Yeah, he's cute. But he's not really good looking. Oh, no. And I'm not trying to be judgmental in here, but every week, every time I go to the mall, the connection just gets really, really intense. And sometimes I feel like he can also feel the connection. Because the connection is just so intense, I tend to kind of distance myself from him. My family kind of finds it weird. I feel very stiff when he's around. It's kind of funny. So every time I will see him, I will always try to kind of avoid eye contact with him and kind of act as if he doesn't really exist. I don't want him to misinterpret things. So yeah, it's really something weird. You can't really explain it. Even if you're not really interested in them, you just feel very drawn to them in some ways. There could be also instances that I get really drawn to an older person.
What?
I don't know how old I am that time. I'm not sure. I think I was around 9 years old.
What?
And I just feel drawn to an older guy. He was around 30 years old that time.
Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
So I'm not sure if those situations can be considered as soulmate, but I feel like that's a perfect definition of soulmate. You just can't really explain that. you're not really attracted to them because they are attractive themselves and you're interested in them, but it's just something very mystical, I would say. So, this reading is going to consist of different parts in here. So the first one is going to be their personality. The second one is going to be their possible physical appearance. The third is going to be, do you know this person or not? I'm also going to include if this is going to be platonic or romantic. So we're going to see how is the connection going to be like. And also, what else? I forgot. And how you will meet this person if you haven't met this person. And also, this is bullshit, but I'm going to include the initials as well. Maybe some people might find a clue about it. I'm going to use the Scrabble. So I think that's all for the shitty introduction. So let's get on to your choices now. Okay, so for the choices, the first one is the blue pastel. The second one is the pink pastel. The third one is the purple pastel, and the fourth one is the peach. I'm not sure if this is peach, but the peach pastel. So you can meditate on the choices if you want. You can pause the video if you want, but we'll start off with pile number 1. Okay, so for those who chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So if you have skipped the introduction, this is going to be divided into parts in here. So the first part is going to be the personality, and then we're going to see the looks in here, so on and so forth, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. For the cards first, you got Triumphant Success, the Queen of Keys, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So for signs first, I'm getting earth signs in here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also seeing water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a little bit of air. So I'm seeing predominantly is earth. So you could be those signs, or a person could be those signs, but it doesn't have to be. So first of all, this is a really, really interesting pile in here. If you're wanting for a sugar mommy or for a sugar daddy, this person is the right person for you. Just because they are they have money, they're wealthy fucking bitches. I don't know. The first thing that really came into my mind when I look at their spread is all about wealthiness. So I'm gonna be starting off with Triumphant Success in here, because I do see that this person, is coming from success in here. So they're very successful in every part of their life, financially, emotionally, materially, whatever the case may be. I feel like this person's life is kind of complete in here, because they can get anything that they want in their life.
Wow.
I feel like this person with the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles in here, this person just has everything, okay? They're very abundant on their own. And I feel like their family as well, they may have a very big family in here, or a very wealthy family. But the first thing that came into my mind is that they have a very good reputation, that that's why most people look up to them and respect them. With the Six of Pentacles in here, I'm not sure if they have a very high paying job, or they just have this authority kind of status in the society. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't have to be, but I feel like they have this very good image, okay? And people kind of see them at the top. I'm also getting that this person is very intelligent in here. And at the same time, I'm already seeing the looks in here. So this person is very good looking. That's why they don't really have to try so hard to get people's attention with the Knight of Cups in here, because they get those offers from people without trying so hard. They just have this natural charisma about them with a Triumphant Success in here that makes people really want them. Maybe because they have money, they're very abundant emotionally, they're just kind of perfect when it comes to materially. But I also sense that this person is not really the most spiritual person in here. This person is much more focused on the material aspect of life. They're not religious, they don't belong in religious kind of things in here or spiritual things. They're focused on what they can feel and what they can see. I feel like this person can provide everything that you want in your life, okay? And for some reason, I'm getting like a romantic vibe in here, so we still haven't seen what is your potential connection with this person, but I'm kind of like getting that this person could be a romantic soulmate in here, which is perfect. Where, if you want to have a very wealthy person, this person is, perfect. But another thing that I'm getting about this person is that they could be older than you. For most of you, they are older in age. For some of you, they're just, very mature in the way they think. But with the Six of Pentacles in here, it's an earthy element. So I feel like this is more likely the age in here. So maybe they're 5 years older than you. I don't know. There seems to be an age gap. And both of you are going to be really different when it comes to your backgrounds in here. Because this person is really at the top and you will feel like a little bit low with this person. And it's not that this person is going to underestimate you or is going to make you feel like you're less of a person, but they just have that very high profile. Okay? I also feel like this person is a really good communicator in here. They don't really have any problems of, getting along with people. They're very good with their social life. I feel like this person likes to go to bars in here, go to, have a good drink with people and just interact with everyone. I'm not getting a cocky personality from this person, even though they have a lot, okay? They're very humble, modest people. This person is very calm as well. They're not aggressive. So they have this very poised, very beautiful projection about themselves. For some reason, I'm also getting skin in here. I'm not sure why I'm getting the looks in here, but I'm getting like a good skin tone, or not skin tone, but a good skin, like maybe smooth skin in here. They take good care of their skin. And this person is just very generous, okay? And I don't know why, but I'm getting like some sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but this person might feel a little bit restricted in here, okay? Maybe because of their image that they have to take care of, but this person feels like they're not really bound to do other stuff in their life because they're not really allowed to, and they're kind of like very curious about something in here. So they're very adventurous, but at the same time they feel like they're restricted. So that's what I'm seeing for the personality. So let's see how they will possibly look like. So I'm not going to cut the video because I'm going to show the shuffling part. So you got the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. For some reason, the first thing that I notice in here is their body. So for females and males, this person has kind of like a medium body shape in here, so they can be a little bit of a plus sized in here. Not super, big. It's just right, but they're very curvy. That's what I'm seeing. And if it's a male, they're medium built. It's almost like they have this wide chest, is what I'm seeing for females and males. Yeah, for females, I feel like this person may have a little bit of a their breast is curved. How can I explain that? Their breast is kind of like big in here, and for the males, they have a wide chest. I'm also getting this person has a very open aura about them. You will feel very comfortable with this person just by their aura. They usually have this very open language about them. I'm also getting that their skin tone can be, I'm getting like pale and dark skin tone in here, so it could be tanned, okay? They're more leaning into an olive skin tone in here. When it comes to their style, I feel like they have a little bit of an eccentric style about them. And, they usually don't give a fuck about what they really wear for some reason. I feel like this person is a free spirit. And I also feel like when it comes to their hair is very thick, very healthy, very lush. For females, it's long. It's a very long hair in here. Could be a little bit wavy as well. And for males, I'm not really getting for males that much with hair. And also, I'm getting height in here, so they could be tall individuals. I feel like this person has like a very smothering look about them as well, so it could be a little bit intimidating. If it's a male, I do see that this person has a much more feminine energy about them. If it's a female, this person is very feminine themselves. They dress very girly in here. And if it's a man, like, this person is just is that finesse? Like, they just have a very graceful projection of themselves. So let's see if you know this person or not. Okay, so you got Justice, King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. For some reason, I feel like you already know this person just because the Justice is all about renewal in here and the King of Swords is knowing things. So you might know this person already. Okay, you know this person from afar. I'm getting that. Maybe for some of you still haven't met this person. It could be different for people, but for the majority of you, I feel like you already know this person, but it's possible that you just know this person from afar, but you still don't have that connection just yet. And as well, I'm getting a celebrity vibe from this person. It doesn't have to be, but they could be very popular in social media. Maybe you know them through social media. But there's something about distance in here. So I want to see how you will meet this person first. So I'm gonna be using the charms in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna see how. Yeah, with number two in here, it gives me a feeling that you already know this person. Okay, this is funny. You got the crown in here. I'm not sure if you can see.
Bruh.
You got the crown, and you also got the Eiffel Tower. For some reason, I'm getting like this very royal vibe. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person came from a very big family in here, very maybe with their maybe they have a political reputation. I don't know. But this person is very has a very high image. So for those who haven't met this person just yet, I feel like you will meet this person in a different place, okay? Maybe if you're going abroad or just something about going to a different place, okay? Because you got the Eiffel Tower in here and you got this as well. Kind of gives me that very travel vibe. I feel like you will meet this person by accident, and one person in here will have an eye for the other person. So I'm just not sure who's that person, but there's definitely one person in here that will be very attracted to the other person. You know, kind of like love at first sight going on in here. And if you feel like you haven't met this person, by the way, this person might know you, okay? If you don't know this person might know you. If you know this person might not know you. But I do see that there's this knowing in here. So I'm going to get an oracle card in here just to see, or just to clarify things, because this is kind of confusing in here. Okay, so you got helping children in here. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. Okay. Okay, so you might meet this person in an institution in here, okay? Something far from your home. Maybe, again, it could be abroad, it could be overseas, or it's just maybe a different location in your country. It doesn't really matter. And then, you know, maybe it's a school, or maybe it's any sort of institution where there is teaching and helping other people, okay? And I'm kind of like getting that they could be the one who's maybe teaching the people there, or managing the situation in that place, and it's somehow that you will be in that place as well by accident. You will most likely meet this person at a gathering, and this person is being looked up by a lot of people. I want to get another card in here. So you got time management. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. Yeah. I'm really getting that you will meet this person when there's like a gathering and something is being managed in here. You know? Like maybe an event, maybe some sort of session in here. I don't know. It could be different for people. but you will definitely meet this person at that kind of institutional place in here. So let's see what will be your connection with this person. Okay, so you got the chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. You also got new love in here, embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. You also got I have control of the vibration I offer. Once you begin to believe or expect good feeling things to come, you're in the vortex. And once you get in there, now you are a cooperative component. Now you get the fuck. Like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is that rendezvous? Rendezvous? Like, whatever. With all the good stuff that you have to put there. And you can train yourself there and you can train yourself there and you can do it in a day. You have control of everything that... Okay, let's just skip that part because I can't really pronounce that. Okay, so basically, I do see that this is a love connection. So my intuition was right a while ago that this is a romantic connection in here. And like I said, with new love in here, I feel like you still don't have any romantic connection with this person just yet. So like I said, one person in here is going to be really attracted to the other person. And it's also possible that maybe you or the soulmate in here is manifesting the other person. There's this manifestation that is happening in here that came true, but there's this kind of like feeling in here like, I wish I can have that person. I wish that person will notice me. There's this admiring energy in here. So I'm not sure if you're going to end up with this person, but I do see that, you know, you're going to have a romantic connection with this person for sure. Because someone in here manifested this connection to happen, or manifested to have this person in their life. Whether it's you or them, it doesn't really matter. Maybe both of you are kind of like manifesting each other in here and it happened. But there's this differences in here. So it could be cultural differences or maybe distance in here. So let's see your initials. So what's the possible initial of this person? Okay, so you got an A, an N, V, C, E, and another N again. Anne? Maybe their name is Anne. I don't know. You got the name Anne in here, so maybe for some of you that can resonate this. So maybe these initials can be for their first name or their last name, whatever the case may be. This could be the possible initial of your soulmate, of course, not for all of you. So I think that's all for your reading. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully this resonated. Leave a comment down below if you think that it resonated, if you think that you already know this person, and that will be all. Bye! Okay, so for those who chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So if you have skipped the introduction, this reading is going to be divided into parts in here, and the first part is going to talk about the personality. So for the cards first, you got Disruption, the Buddha prepares in reverse, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Wands in reverse. So for signs, I'm getting a lot of fire in here, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I'm also seeing a little bit of air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be those signs, or a person could be those signs, but it doesn't have to be. So first of all, the first thing that really came into my mind as I'm seeing the spread is the fact that this person is not really readable. Okay, they're very hard to catch because I'm getting that this person could have a very prominent Gemini in their chart. It doesn't have to be, but you got the swords in here, so it indicates air signs. So it is possible that this person has a Gemini in their chart, because I feel like this person has a very prominent duality in their personality. And I mean, everyone has their own multiple personalities within them, but this person just has two kind of like sides to them that most people really notice. So I feel like this person is more leaning into the introvert side in here. I don't feel like this person is really good when it comes to interacting and interacting with people. They prefer being alone. They prefer spending most of their time in a very stable, calm place. I don't feel like this person likes crowds and parties and all that kind of stuff. And there's something about relationships in here, because I feel like this person tends to be very standoffish when it comes to romantic interest.
Oh no!
So if you will try to be romantic towards this person will try to push you away, try to distance themselves. They're very guarded when it comes to emotions. They're not really good when expressing their emotions in here. I also feel like this soulmate is the type of person that prefers to have very few friends than having a lot of friends in here. And I'm getting a lot of mysteriousness from this person, because most of the cards in here has similar imagery. So this one, like most of them are not really showing their faces. So again, this person could have the tendency to be unpredictable. But I do see that this person is they have a very expanded mind, okay? This person is very well read, so if you ask something to them, they just kind of like know everything in here. So they're very knowledgeable. Despite of their age, it doesn't really matter. They're very kind of like mature for their age. And I also feel like this person has a really wide perspective about life. I'm getting like a lot of curiosity from this person, so it's kind of like contradicting, because they don't really like going out, they don't really like interacting with people, but they are really curious about how life works. They have this hidden zest for life, hidden enthusiasm as well. And I also feel like this person has a lot of vision, is a visionary actually, has a lot of goals or dreams when it comes to their own life. And those dreams tend to be very big. But the thing is, even though this person might come off as a little bit, standoffish to people, might seem a little bit timid, I feel like they are also very impulsive. There's something about them that can be maybe impulsive with their words, with their actions. I feel like I'm getting like a very calm energy from this person, and at the same time I'm getting like a very fighter energy from this person. And also with the disruption card in here, there's like this image has like different, I don't know how to explain that, but there's just something about this person that has multiple personalities about them that is very interesting. So that's why, one day they're very friendly, the next day they're very quiet, then the other day they're going to be very, very energetic. It's like, every day you're going to encounter different people just with this person. They're very versatile, I do see that. And it's because, they may have encountered a very bad past, maybe, and it usually happens, right? When we don't really have a very good past experience with people, we kind of like grow, and we learn how to adjust to those people. We learn how to have different masks when dealing with people. I don't know. I can actually a little bit relate to this. So I'm getting like a very fiery person in here, and at the same time I'm getting like a very yin person, so like a watery, earthy person in here. So this is really interesting. And also, this person is very, very intuitive, and at the same time their personality is very unstable. So I'm gonna see how is their physical appearance will be. So I'm gonna be shuffling on camera, by the way. So you got the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So what came into my mind, the first thing is that there's something about their skin tone. So most of these people have a paler skin tone. And at the same time, there's something about their look that seems very young. It doesn't matter whatever their age can be, they seem very young. I feel like their skin seems like very vibrant, very, how can I explain that? Some people have wrinkles in their face, and no offense to people, I'm not trying to offend people with wrinkles or something, but this person has a very, very young skin. Okay, that's what I mean. If they are in older age, they don't really have so many wrinkles and marks on their faces. I feel like this person has a very nice smile as well. And at the same time, their look seems like, because with the Nine of Swords in reverse in here, this indicates like, like a very depressed, stressed face, but it's in reverse. So it kind of like indicates to me that this person has a very bright aura to them. And I'm getting more of their aura more than their appearance, to be honest, because I feel like when you're around this person, you will feel that very bright, very warm and light aura about them. And again, their face seems very innocent, very young. Like there's this bubbly kind of structure to the I don't even know how to explain that, but there's something very bubbly about how they look. What else? I would say this person is good looking. Most people find them like a wish fulfillment, like the full package in here for some reason.
Wow.
But even though they have this very innocent face to them, I feel like they also have this seductive look to them, which is a mix. But when it comes to females, though, I feel like this female has a medium length hair in here and could be wavy. Okay, there's something about wavy hair in here. It's either wavy or curly. Maybe they style their hair a lot like that, or maybe it's natural. But there's something about waves in their hair, and it's, how can I see that? It's like their hair color is like leaning to black and a little bit of brown in here. And for guys, I'm getting that this guy has a very clean cut hair in here. It's short. For some, it's medium length, but it's very clean cut because some guys just has bangs. They have a very messy, thick hair, which is, really attractive. But this guy in here tends to have a very appropriate haircut. When you look at this person for the first time, you kind of like see them as very abundant. They might seem wealthy, maybe because of the way they dress, but they're very elegant in the way they behave. You got the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords in reverse. So when it comes to their height, I feel like they're more leaning into the shorter side, okay? Whether it's a female or a male, it doesn't really matter. Whatever is considered short in your country or in your ethnicity, they're short. And also, when it comes to their body type, I feel like they're not super thin, they're not super thick. I feel like they're kind of like in medium size in here. So I feel like they have a very symmetrical body shape in here, very balanced. And at the same time, I'm not sure if I already said it, but I feel like this person tends to be conservative in the way they dress, okay? They don't like wearing too much revealing clothes, whether it's a male or a female. They like comfortable clothes. And there's something about their back. I'm not sure if it's something really normal to hear, but there's something about their back that is very attractive to people. But yeah, so I'm gonna be seeing if you already know this person or not, okay? Okay, so do you know this person? You got the lovers in here, which indicates to me that yes, you already know this person. Um, might even, might have already communicated with them as well. This is a major arcana, so it's like a big yes that you already know this person. So I want to see whether you have already met this person or not. I want to see how you will meet this person. Okay, so you got deserving. You, like all of the God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. You also got deep knowing in reverse. Go the distance. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it took me time to kind of like see what is this all about, because I'm not really getting a specific answer in here how you will meet this person, but I'm getting like distance, because you got go the distance in here. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse kind of like indicates to me that you're not really going to see this person in person. And also deep knowing in here. Like, even if you already know this person, there's something about not really knowing this person personally. For some of you, you might meet this person in a group gathering where all of you kind of like understand each other. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's, like maybe a church. Like, there's something along those lines where both of you have the same aim, have the same goal, have the same interest. And for some of you, it could be in social media, because I'm getting a lot of distance in here and not really seeing each other physically. And for the others of you, you might meet this person through careers of some sort. Like, again, it's kind of like related to both of you having the same interest, okay? Having the same goal. So, what will be your connection with this person? So, is this going to be platonic or romantic? Honestly, based on these cards in here, for some reason, I'm kind of like getting platonic. Like, in pile number 1, my guess is right, because in that pile, it's romantic. But in this one, I'm kind of like getting platonic with a mix of romantic. I don't know, but let's see. Okay, so you got rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break in reverse. You also got the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. And then you got 8. So the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you're not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring you to those who predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Okay, so let me see if I can understand this shit in here, because I seriously don't understand. So I'm gonna be pausing the video. Wait a second. Okay, now I understand. Remember when I said that this is kind of like half-half in here? It could be platonic and it could be romantic in some ways. I feel like there will be some sort of transformation in the connection, okay? You got the phoenix in here. So I feel like this will grow over time. At first, it's going to be platonic. And then as time passes by, it's going to slowly kind of like become romantic. I don't know why, but it's kind of like, you know, this person, this soulmate of yours is going to be kind of like on the same page as you. There's something similar between you and this person. That's why you're going to blend very well. You got number 6 in here with this card in here, and that kind of like indicates to me harmony. So both of you are kind of like going to understand each other very well in here when the relationship is still platonic, and because both of you are kind of like seeing similarities with each other, it's going to grow into something, you know, romantic. So I'm not sure if you're going to be friends at first or something, but something is going to kind of like transform in here. So it's not going to stay stagnant in this connection, because I do see progression in here. So because both of you are kind of like similar in here, you attract that romantic vibe in there. So let's see the initials in here. Maybe some of you want to know that. So it could be the first name initial or last name initial. It doesn't really matter. For some of you, it could resonate. Okay, so you got an R, an E, M, or no, W, and A, E, E. There's a lot of E. I feel like this person has a lot of E in their names, and K. So maybe it's their first initial or their last name initial. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing there. So hopefully this resonates, hopefully this helped. Leave a comment down below if you think that resonates, and that will be all. Bye! Okay, so for those who chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So if you have skipped the introduction, this reading is going to be divided into parts in here. So the first part is going to be the personality, the second part is going to be the possible appearance of this person, so on and so forth, okay? So you got memories of love, up in the air, the knight, not knight, but king of pentacles, the page of wands, and the 3 of cups. So for signs, I'm getting predominantly water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also seeing earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing a lot of signs in here, by the way. And fire, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You could be those signs, or a person could be those signs, but it doesn't have to be. So this person is very balanced. I do see that there is, you know, like there is a very fun side to them, and then there's this very stable side to them. So I feel like this soulmate of yours is very dreamy. There's something about them that they tend to be idealistic with a lot of things, okay? They have this very childlike manner to them. The way they perceive things, situations, is just very naive, very pure, and very childlike. That's why there's something dreamy about them. And I feel like this person could be, I don't want to say they're in younger age, because there's this king and then there's this page in here. So, you know, It doesn't really matter whether this person is in older age or in younger age, but I feel like, with this Page of Wands in here and Memories of Love gives me this feeling of very, very fun, very playful, very mischievous kind of personality in here. I feel like this person is very, very outgoing because you got the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands in here as well. They have a lot of friends and they don't really have any problems of dealing with any situation because they're very adaptable themselves. And I also feel like this person knows the meanings of friendship, okay? Even though they have a lot of friends, they have a lot of people around them, they just cherish people, okay? They're the type of person that will be very, very thoughtful. I'm getting like very, very sweet kind of individual in here. Like, they will remember the small details about yourself. They're the type of person to maybe surprise you in your birthday. They remember your birthday. Like, I'm getting like a very nice friend in here. I also feel like they're this person is very energetic. This person just likes to hang out with friends and have a lot of fun. But even though they have this fun side to them, I also feel like this person is very matured. The way they just come off the people, they tend to be kind of like naive and immature. I feel like this person is very good with money. They're somehow abundant with friends, abundant with money, because I feel like this person has a very positive energy in here. And when you have a very positive energy, you tend to attract positive things in your life very easily. They are a good manifester is what I'm seeing. And for some reason, they can come off like a player for some people, but they're not really a player, okay? I feel like once this person gets into a relationship, they are very faithful individuals. They're very trustable, they're very independable, or dependable, not independable, but they're also, they're very independent. I feel like this person also has a very good sense of humor. I actually heard weird sense of humor. So this person has a very quirky way of projecting themselves to people. So kind of like a clownish person in here. But let's see what is their possible appearance, okay? Okay, so you got the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. So when it comes to their skin tone, I feel like this person is more leaning into the tanner skin tone, okay? I'm getting like a darkish skin person in here. It's either dark or tanned. I'm not seeing pale skin. And I feel like this person has is that suave? They have a very smooth, kind of like, how can I explain this? Yeah, with the Six of Wands in here, they may appear like they are a player, okay? They may appear like, you wouldn't trust them at first because you kind of like feel like they're going to be, especially if this is a romantic kind of like soulmate in here, at first you wouldn't be able to trust this person because they kind of like seem like a player-ish person, but they're not. I'm not seeing that. They just have this I feel like this person is very masculine, okay? The way they project themselves, the way they talk, the way they seem like they're very that sounds weird, but if it's a female, I feel like this person is a much more tomboyish kind of vibe. They prefer to wear, kind of like very casual clothes. And if it's a guy in here, they're more masculine, okay? I also feel like if this is a man, this person has a very fit body.
Whoa.
I feel like this person goes to the gym a lot. There's something about their body that, I would say they're hot. But if it's a female, they also have a very good body. I feel like I don't really want to say it because it sounds so weird, but if it's a female, they're very sexy. I also feel like this person is medium. When it comes to their height, they're more into the medium to tall height. I'm not seeing short people in here. What else? I'm trying to see the hair. What is the hair all about? I'm seeing different hairs in here, so I can't really... If it's a man, I feel like this person has muscles in here. They have good shoulders. If it's a female, I feel like this person doesn't really have super big breast in here. It's just right. They have a very intimidating look to them as well. There's something about, if it's a male, I feel like this person, how can I put it? Like, they could either have mustache or beard. They have facial hair, but it's not like super crazy facial hair in here. Maybe for some of you it is crazy, but it's kind of like, you know that kind of feeling where someone shave their facial hair and it's kind of like growing. So I'm getting that. There's something about facial hair in here. Their eyes could be a little bit small. They kind of like have this seductive eyes, is what I'm seeing. I'm trying to see if I can see anything else. So I think that's all what I'm seeing for the... I didn't see hair, to be honest, because this is a very masculine person in here. But I feel like if it's a female... Oh, I'm not sure if I already said it, but I feel like this person has brownish hair in here, like chestnut brown hair, whether it's a male or a female. If it's a female, I feel like their hair could be... I don't know why I'm getting like short hair. And for male, it's different. It could be different for people. So it's not really something specific. I feel like this person, for some reason, whether it's a male or a female, this person tends to change their appearance a lot, okay? Especially their hairstyle. So one day they will have a very pink hair, and then the next day they have a brown hair. And also the way they style themselves, they have a very, they change their style a lot. So let's see if you know this person or not. Okay, so you got the King of Pentacles in reverse in here and the Empress. I'm kind of like getting that you haven't met this person just yet. And finally, there's this one pile that you haven't met a soulmate just yet, because in pile number 1 and pile number 2, they already met their soulmate. But in this one, I feel like you haven't met this person just yet, but I feel like it's close. Okay? With the Empress in here, I feel like you're close to meeting this person. But right now, you can't meet this person. But there's something about soon. You will meet this person soon. So let's see, how will you meet this person? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got let go, release the desire to control this situation, and leave it up to God's infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. You also got the Fates in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. I'm not really getting like how you will meet this person, but it's more likely a confirmation in here that you haven't met this person with the Fates in reverse in here and the Hermit in reverse. But I feel like it is an advice to the universe, especially if you are obsessing of knowing when will I meet my soulmate. Like, I can't wait. Like, let go of it. I know it's really hard. Every person has been in this kind of like process, but I feel like they're telling you to release your control issues in here. Like, especially if you're the type of person that likes manipulating a storyline in your head, like, okay, this is how I will meet my soulmate. I will meet them in a library, I will talk to them, and we'll have a very nice conversation, blah blah blah. Like, no, I feel like they're just telling you to release control over it, because it's not something that you expect. The meeting in here is not something that you are really envisioning in your mind. And yeah, so it's something, the way, if you have certain expectations of how you will meet the soulmate, expect the unexpected. They're telling you that. And at the same time, they also have another advice in here that, especially if you're still dealing with a past person in here, like an ex, let go of that bullshit there. You don't need them. I don't know why I'm getting like romantic in here again. Like, there's no platonic pile. But we'll see later. I feel like they're just telling you that you can only meet this person once you kind of like get off or rid of the baggages in your life right now, especially if you're still bringing that past person in your life, or you're still obsessing over your ex. Forget about them. They're not really beneficial in your life. And I also feel like you will only meet this person once you have already fully healed of whatever you have been through, whether it's romantic or just general in your life. You need to kind of like have this inner work first, because you can't meet the soulmate when you are kind of like in a messy situation. Because again, this person, I don't know why, I think I already have a similar reading like this, but this person has a very positive energy about them. They're very bright, they're very fun to be around with, and you can't You can't have a very low vibration with this person because this person has a very high frequency. I'm trying to see how you will meet this person in here. Okay, so you got to be fair and chaos and conflict. Okay, I feel like you will meet this person. At first, I'm kind of like wondering if you will meet this person in an institution of some sort, but I'm not getting that with the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like this might be a clue that you will meet this person in a place where there's a lot of people in, like, everyone is having fun, everyone is laughing, talking. It's a noisy place, it's a crowded place in here. So, and I also feel like you will meet this person like when it's already going dark. It's either you will meet this person at night. There's something about the atmosphere in here is very dark, so it could be at night or during 5 p.m, something like that. But I feel like you will meet this person like in an amusement park, not amusement part. Amusement park, parks, parties. I feel like this is outdoors, okay? I don't feel like this is inside a bar or something. It could be a birthday party as well, wedding, whatever the case may be, okay? The atmosphere is very beautiful. It's very fun. So, what will be your connection with this person? Okay, so you got hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. You also got the phoenix. This came up in the last pile. So you got new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. You also got forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments in reverse. And I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants. Okay. You cannot rid the world of things that bother you. You have got to rid your vibration of things that bother you. And when you rid your vibration of things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. But you cannot really rid anything from your
Bruh.
You cannot really rid anything from your vibration because there is no exclusion in this attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something that you do want, but you have to take small steps in it. Okay, so for some reason, I'm getting platonic in here. But listen to me first, because I'm getting... If you want this to go somewhere, like if you want this to be something romantic, it will take it may take patience and slow movement and the connection. Because there's something about one person in here, so I'm not sure if this is going to be you or them, that doesn't really like the other person. Something like, he's not my type or she's not my type. So there's this energy of that. That's why you're not going to be in a romantic connection with this person. But there is potential to have a romantic connection with this person. Because I feel like one person in here, whoever that is still stuck on their ex or with a past person, you need to kind of like deal with that first. And I feel like once you meet this person, it's kind of like going to be very hard to trust this person for some reason. Okay? There's something about triggers in here with a hammer, like, I can't have a romantic relationship with this person. He's not my type. She's not my type. Like, maybe it's going to be the same thing with my ex or something like that, okay? It could be you, it could be them. It doesn't really matter. So at first, both of you might not really find it romantic, okay? But you have your own free will. You can turn it into something romantic if you want to, if you will be willing to accept this person in your life in a romantic sense, but it's also going to be platonic if you don't want to. So I'm gonna get one more card to see what will be your connection with this person. So you got the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. I'm getting like skepticism in here. So one person in here can be very doubting, very distrusting, and skeptic about the other person. But I feel like this person is going to be your opposite. That's why the other person is kind of like, not their ideal type. And might sabotage the connection as well. So let's see for the initials. You only got a few letters in here, so you got X, L, N, and I. So those could be their first name initial or their last name initial. doesn't really matter. Some of you, it could be resonating for you, but I'm getting a feeling that this soulmate of yours have a very short name. So I think that's all for that reading. Hopefully this helped, hopefully this resonates, and that'll be all. Bye! So, for those who chose pile number 4, this is your reading. So if you have skipped the introduction, this reading is going to be divided into parts in here. So the first part is going to be the personality, the second part is going to be the possible appearance, and so on and so forth. So, you got Fear and Foundation in reverse, the Light of the World in reverse, the King of Wands, the Magician in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Sun in reverse. So, for signs first, I'm getting a lot of fire in here. Again, fire is dominating the whole reading from pile number 1 to pile number 4. So, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I'm seeing Leo specifically with the sun in here. I'm also seeing fire. I'm not fire, air. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be those signs, or a person could be those signs, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. This person, your soulmate, has a very, very intense energy about them. Not in a way, I don't even know if this is going to be something positive or negative, but either way, I feel like this person doesn't really have the best life at all. I feel like maybe their childhood is rough, or maybe their current life right now is not really doing well. But I do see that this person is kind of like having some type of scarcity at the moment. And I also feel like your soulmate is going to be older than you, okay? It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting like a very old person in here. I'm not getting someone who's like a teenager of some sort. I feel like this person is very, very matured in here, especially in age. I'm almost imagining someone like a grumpy man in here, because I feel like this person is no fun, okay? They're not really fun to be around with. I feel like this person is very serious in life. They tend to be, again, they're kind of like grumpy in here. I don't feel like they smile a lot. I don't feel like they have so much fun and thrill in their life a lot, because I'm getting like, for some reason, they could be financially struggling right now. Maybe their family is not really wealthy at all. I'm getting like someone who's, for some of you, this is not going to resonate for all of you, but this person tends to move from houses to houses, okay? They don't have a permanent place. There's something about relocating a lot. And at the same time, this person is very resourceful. I don't feel like this person is a superficial person. I don't feel like this person is a stupid person where, they're very street smart. But at the same time, let's just say this person came from a very hard life, whether it's from childhood or in their current life right now. And because of that, they have learned how to be very wise about things. They have learned to be very serious about things. They're not the type of person to play around. That's why I'm imagining like a very old man in here. I don't know if I already said it, but I feel like this person doesn't really like smiling a lot. They have a very strict, serious look to them. And I feel like this person has the tendency to be negative about things, okay? So they're also very blunt with their words. So they tend to hurt people a lot with their words. They're not really careful with that. I also feel like this person is not really stable in their life right now in general. I don't feel like this person is the type of person to focus on love connections a lot, because they're more practical individuals. They're more focused on what's happening around them and what's happening in the material world. And by the way, this is not gender specific, because I kind of like said grumpy man in here. This can be female or male. But this person can be kind of like, when you're around this person, you will feel very uncomfortable. You will feel very icky around this person. It just feels very intense. But intense in a way where you will feel very nervous around this person. I also feel like this person can be somehow domineering. And honestly, I don't really feel annoyed to this person, but I feel like bad for this person, because maybe when they are still a child, they don't really have the best parents. Maybe their parents are being mean to them physically, mentally, verbally, being abused, not really getting the right guidance as a child. And you know, that kind of situation where your past experiences will define you to who you are as a person currently for some reason. For some people, it happens. And because life is not really good to them or not nice to them, they're kind of like projecting that to other people as well. So I'm not sure if I already said it, but this person is very stuck in their own ways. This person is not going to change for other people. This person thinks that they're always right, something like that. And I feel like this person deep inside is very heartbroken. Like, they're very empty inside. I'm getting like loneliness, sadness from this person. For some of you, they might be even dealing with some type of depression in here. So they're not really a bad person, but their experiences can make them like a bad person. They don't want to be a bad person, but because of their upbringing of some sort in here, they kind of like turned into a negative person in some ways. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but let's see what is this person's possible appearance. So you got the Three of Wands in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Four of Wands. So for skin tones, I'm getting like this person could have a warmer. How can I say that? They have a pale skin tone in here, but there's this warmth in their skin tone. I don't want to say they're tanned. I don't see that. They have like, they have a white, not white. How can I explain that? But let's just say they have a pale skin tone, but it's kind of like reddish in some ways, kind of like warm color in their skin tone. There's something about their hair in here. So I feel like this person has blonde hair. If you don't live in a place where there are blonde people, maybe they just dye their hair blonde, coloring their hair. There's something very light about their hair. I'm not seeing dark. I'm not seeing, chestnut brown hair in here. I'm getting like white and blonde. I also feel like this person tends to have a very closed off aura to them. They may seem very mature as well, whether they are in younger age or in older age. They have a very mature look to them, because they don't like smiling a lot. They have a very serious look. For females, this person doesn't have any curve. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but this person has more leaning into a masculine body type, even if it's a female. And if it's a male, they're not, they have a very average body as well. Not seeing too big, not seeing too thin person in here. I'm not seeing muscles, I'm not seeing abs or something. It's just normal. But I feel like they might have wide chest, just like in palm number 1. I also feel like for males, this person has a lot of facial hair, okay? And at the same time, I also feel like they tend to be old-fashioned. They're very conservative in the way they dress as well. For hair, for males, I feel like this person has a long hair in here.
Merry!
Because again, there's something about they're not really taking care of themselves a lot, okay?
Oh no!
It's funny, but I feel like they're not really taking care so much about themselves. If it's a female, I feel like this female in here has long hair. I think that's all what I'm seeing in here. So let's see if you already know this person or not. Okay, so you got the Two of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, I feel like you haven't met this person just yet, okay? Yeah. So let's see how you will meet this person. Sorry, the video got cut off, but you got gratitude, you arrest more, or you attract more. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. Observer in reverse, a leg up, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Wands upright. I'm going to be doing this reading really, really quickly now because I'm running out of storage. But I feel like you will meet this person most likely where, I don't know why I'm getting like, someone is helping someone in here, okay? Whether you or them is going to help the other person needing assistance in some ways. Trying to see. So it could be in any situation, like maybe in work or in an event, whatever the case may be. But for some of you, this is not going to resonate for all of you because this is so specific. I feel like when the other person, there's something about being robbed, I don't know why, and the other person is needing help, like help, I need help, like I don't know, it's some sort of danger is what I'm seeing. And then there's this other person that is going to come into the rescue to help the other person. I don't know if this is making sense. I hope it makes sense. For some of you, you might meet this person at a reunion of some sort or a Thanksgiving kind of situation where it feels like a holiday to me for some of you. I'm getting like Christmas. It's either Christmas, Thanksgiving, or some sort of reunion. So let's see. I'm not going to show the shuffling anymore, but let's see what will be your connection with this person. Okay, so you got Hand of Cards, Talking, True Love in reverse, and Life is supposed to be good to me. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. So, okay. The thing that I got, the vibe that I got in this pile is that this person is almost like a father figure or a mother figure for you, okay, when you meet this person. because I feel like this is going to be a platonic connection. I'm not seeing any single romantic connection at all. And because this person is going to be kind of like older than you, or will kind of like appear as a, you know, like a brother or sister figure. Like there's something about older brother or father figure, older sister, mother figure going on in here. It's kind of like both of you are going to be friends in here, okay? This is something very platonic. You're going to be really, really good friends. You're going to help each other when someone is in need. So it's almost like this person is going to be your confident, or this person will make you as their confidant. There's something about depending on each other, going to be a pillar for each other. This okay. So does this have any potential to be romantic? I don't think so. Out of all the piles, this one is the only pile that doesn't seem like romantic to me. You will be talking, but it's something very friendly. Um, you know? Yeah. So let's see for the initials. Oh my gosh. So you got an R, E, E, A, U, T, C, R. So this person might have repeating letters in their name. It doesn't have to be, but it could be their first name initial or their last name initial. So hopefully this resonates. Hopefully this helped. Leave a comment down below if you think that resonates. And that will be all. Bye.